January 2025, I made $500,000.
Doing this whole venture is like at 51 is crazy to me.
You guys really are. You're entering the next chapter of your lives, but at your age, it can feel super scary.
And if you think you're too old to learn, you are so wrong. My 50s has been the best decade of my life.
What a privilege to be here on another episode of the Abundance Media Network.
Yay!
I'm Mario.
And I'm Anna.
And today we have such special guests. We're here with Eileen and Kristen, who are not only both top 1% affiliates on TikTok Shop, who not only are incredibly successful and complete queens of their craft, but they are incredible human beings with massive heart, massive love that both of you put into everything, the way that you show up for yourselves. You guys have struck up this like gorgeous friendship, and you're here in Miami.
Yes,
We're
so
here,
excited.
Miami.
We
So-
love Miami, by the way.
Yes, we love
we
Miami.
love it.
So welcome, and
Thank you for
we
having
just-
us.
And also, both of your kids work at Abundance.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
That is cool.
Yes,
What
they
a
do.
blessing. What a blessing. And they love it. We talked about
Yes.
this, and like our kids love working for Abundance. It's like the best place. They love it.
so
and
you guys
it makes us happy that they're
Yep,
happy, right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
you guys became creators first,
Yes.
and then we worked together for around like a year or so, right? Yeah, and then first we started working with Ryan.
Yes.
Ryan
he
was
an intern
interning,
first,
yeah.
learning all the things, yeah.
He did a bunch of different things.
He did a bunch. You guys really challenged him, which is good. That's what an internship's about,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
To
Right.
challenge and so he can learn all the different things. And then now eventually he got hired, and then you hired my other son. So it's like a family.
Yeah.
It's definitely a
yeah,
family affair.
family affair.
I know.
Bella's on onboarding
And
now.
now Bella's like
Yes.
changing lives every single
Yes.
day. She's welcoming all of us Gen Xers. The Gen
Yes.
Xers like her mom, so it's like being at home, you
Yep.
know.
It really
Yeah.
is.
So,
So
yeah.
basically, anyone that comes into the academy gets on a call with Bella.
That's right. Bella's their first point. So
First point of contact.
First point of contact. Yes. So she deals with all of like the nerves. You know, she sent me a voice message the other day, and she said, "Mom, I really, really love this because I really feel like I'm impacting people." And that I get to be the one that they see first when they're going on this
Yeah.
brand new journey that's literally like reimagining their lives at like
Yes.
40, 50, 60 years old.
Completely.
Yes.
That's what a blessing for her.
And I mean, you guys have witnessed that. You firsthand have
Right.
experienced it.
We
Right.
have.
We've been
Yeah.
talking a lot about this term, the next chapter.
Yes.
Because you guys really are. You're entering the next chapter of your lives.
Yes.
And I think at your age, which I want you to speak about, but at your age, it can feel super scary.
Yep.
Because you're like, what do I do? Now my kids are grown up.
Right.
You know, now I'm older. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Right.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I think both of you are thriving and
Oh, for
blossoming.
sure.
I
Definitely.
I think that, doing this whole venture is like at 51 is crazy to me, to be honest with you. Like
Yeah.
reinvent my whole entire life and start from scratch and thrive just blows my mind every day. Like every single
It's
day.
like your life is like this next chapter is like better than the previous chapter. Like it just gets better and better.
And that it's not too late. Like
No.
we're not just like we're done, like we're 50, we're 60.
Yeah.
And it's like I lived my life, I had my job, I had my kids, and now I don't
Have anything.
I'm literally
yeah.
old and I can't do anything
Yeah.
anymore.
No.
It's that we're doing something brand
Yeah.
new. We're retraining our minds, we're
Yes.
expanding our brains, we're continuing to like
Learn new things.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just like it's
Which
so
actually is
powerful.
good because if you don't, as you get older, you have to use your brain.
Right.
If you don't use your
Right.
brain,
you break down.
you break
Yes.
down, like
Yeah.
literally. So learning new things is so good for you. It's
Yeah.
so good for as you get older, good for your brain. So, and this is just like the funnest thing. Like it's so fun to do and so nice to learn things. And you guys teach us all the things. And even like working with our friends, like
Yeah.
Kristen will
Yes.
know something like, oh no, you do it this way or whatever the techie thing is, or asking our children. Sometimes our children have to help
Yes,
us. Like,
always.
how do you do this? But we're learning like new things. So it's like I would never have imagined that I would learn how to do like a Google Doc or like all these things, like things that I know like young people know how to do. Like I did not know how to, and I know a lot of older people, a lot of Gen Xers don't even know how to do Google Docs and stuff like. But it's so like. And it makes you feel so good, like I can learn new things, like I can do this.
You feel so proud of
It's
yourself.
like we talked about limitless, like there's no limit to what we can learn, even in our 40s, 50s, and 60s. There's nothing we can't do.
Yeah.
And it's like it's like a reawakening in our like
totally. It is a reawakening. I love that.
I love it. Like it's just I can never have imagined like being this happy and joyful. Like even like with just being with Kristen, like every time we see each other, it's so full of joy. We love it.
How'd you guys meet?
TikTok shop.
But what was it?
I know.
Like, how long have you guys been friends for now?
So we've been friends since October. So we were roommates in October, which was like a boot camp for what, like 5 days?
It was like a 5 day.
We locked in.
And
it was a community thing. We had a couple people elected to come.
Yes,
filmed and just really locked into our craft, and we want to continuously improve. And this was one way that we wanted to do that.
Which, by the way, you guys had asked us for that.
Yes.
I remember.
Yes.
Eileen specifically, you were like, I wanted something in October, and we want something where we can literally just focus.
Person,
You said it when we were in San Tropez on the boat.
On the boat. On the yacht.
On the yacht. Sorry, it was not just the boat. It was a yacht. You said it, and then we locked it in. You're like, okay, October is when we're doing it.
And I want to say, even that, I never in my life would have ever thought I would ever be on a yacht. Ever in my life. And at 58 years old, I was on a yacht eating caviar. You're like, do you want a caviar bump? I'm like, yeah. Like, never in my life. Like, I never had caviar. I've never been on a yacht. I've never been to Europe, never been to San Tropez, nothing. Like, these are all things that I experienced in my not even 50, like late 50s. Like, I'm almost 60, and I'm experiencing all these new things.
I know.
And that's when we talk about, like, all these, like, it's like a reawakening in our life. But anyways, yes, so we met.
October.
So we have our Zoom meetings, and yes, I know
we do know
Kristen,
each other.
We knew each other.
We did know each other.
Right.
And then you have the October, and then like we messaged each other. You want to be roommates? And we're like, yes, let's be roommates. And so in October we met. We were roommates, and we just like really connected.
We connected immediately.
Immediately.
I feel like we have like a lot in common.
Yes.
And
each of us have 3 kids. We've been
around
married,
the same age.
Yeah, around the same age. We're in our 50s.
And I'm from California. Like I'm from the same area, but I don't live there now. But we are from the same area.
She graduated from the same high school that my children.
We
were talking. We were like, you graduated from there too. You're like, yeah. Like so much in common.
Last time, I know. So we just like started like finding all these things out about each other. But I also think it's great because sometimes when you're like creating content, you're like in your own little silo. You're like on your own island. And then you think like, gosh, all these struggles that I go through, like that repeating lines or taking a long time. We're like, gosh, am I really not that good?
You know, things that you get down yourself about.
Right.
Yes.
And then we're like talking, and she's like, oh, me too.
Right.
Me too.
And so we were both like, wait, like, and like the way that we do things, like we both had we had notebooks.
Yes.
We were getting up early. We both drink our coffee. It's just like the little things that, you know, the things that like make you feel comfortable in yourself. And so like in Palm Springs at October, we just like honestly aligned on everything.
Everything. We do things the same way.
Yeah.
We woke up early one day, and then we're like, oh, let's go. What time was it? Like 5 o'clock in the morning?
Nobody was
we're
awake.
Like, let's go script, because nobody was around. Like everybody was still sleeping. I think you woke up, and you're like,
I woke
up.
I walked outside, and I was like,
and we were with our notebook, because we're old school, so we're like writing our notebooks and writing our scripts out. And
it was so cute. I love how intentional you guys are, and you're having fun.
And we're having fun. Like it literally was not. It was not a chore to like, hey, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, no, it was like, hey, it's 5 o'clock. Nobody's around. Let's go script. We got our coffee. We made our little coffee. We went outside because the place was beautiful.
Yes.
We went out to the pool, and we were outdoors, and we were scripting. And then people started.
It was gorgeous. Like it was great.
Beautiful.
And I just feel like it was just so natural.
Yes.
because we just connected on so many different levels. And it's funny because it's like, we had this room. We were like sharing this queen bed. We had 2 beds.
No, we had 2 beds.
Yeah, but it was still like, it was very like tight.
We are sharing a
bed. We are sharing a bed.
That's by choice.
That's my choice. But it was so fun. And then also like our scripts are often like we're targeting the same demographic, like the same age. So we our scripts are like almost the same. Like we are targeting the same people. So that in itself too, we align with that. It's just so fun.
It's interesting because right now you guys are working on glutathione.
Yes.
That's like the product. That's the buzz product right now. That's what we're really excited about.
We love glutathione.
Yes, we do.
So you guys are working on glutathione, but it's so interesting because you're both doing the same product.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think a lot of other people would view you guys as competitors, maybe,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
But you don't feel that way at all.
No.
Not at all. Like
nothing.
we first started, like when we first started doing our little scripting sessions together, we were doing NMN.
Yes.
Like we were doing
same
NMN.
product, same brand,
same
everything.
script.
Same script.
So you guys are building the scripts together,
Yes, building them
knowing
together.
that you're both going to be doing it.
Yes.
Yep.
No competition.
Nope.
There's like no competition.
We share everything. Like I share everything. Like we share, like we have a group chat going and we constantly are sharing things when I learn something, I share it. When Eileen learns something, she shares it with me. Like
we'll
we
link
do not,
a video.
yes, we link, we share
Hey, did you see this
everything.
hook? Can we use this for whatever product? Like we share everything. Honestly, like.
And we both want each other to win. Like we don't.
If we do the same script, it's not
No.
It's not going to be the same. My tone is different from Kristen's tone. Where I'm filming is going to be different from where she might film in the car. I might film. It's going to be completely different. There's no competition.
No.
We can all win. There's like really there's room for everybody. There truly is room for everybody.
And it is it is like if Eileen goes viral and I don't, it doesn't matter because I was a part of that process.
Yes.
Like that we both did that together. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, and then my time will come the next time.
Right. It gives you leverage because you're also building the skill every single time.
Yes.
Like literally you're going viral right now for a product that I'm promoting. I 100% do not care. Like I'm so happy that she's going viral right now on a product.
Well, and that's the thing too. It's like when we see each other like going viral or something, she'll put in the chat, Kristen's going viral right now.
Like whatever. Like we're so happy, like genuinely happy for each other. It doesn't matter. There's no competition.
No.
And that's really how everyone should like look at it. There's no competition here.
It's so valuable.
Yeah.
So
and our community is really like that too. Like the abundance community.
I think so too.
We have that wins and like people are like putting their wins in and we love it. Like
everyone wants each other to
everyone
win.
wants everybody
There's
to
room
win.
for everyone. I mean, there really truly is. Even with the same product, like there's room for everyone. It's not like one person's going to take everything. It's like, and we're all learning together. We're all growing, making mistakes, you know, and then learning from those and moving forward. And, you know, I think that if you continue to be by yourself and try and do everything on your own and not find someone, you know, obviously having great mentors like you two, like is obviously very important, but also having like on the creator side, like creators that are working together who are in the trenches doing the same things. I think that has such value, and I don't think it is my opinion that like if you just stay by yourself and try and do it all on your own, you're not going to make it as far as you want to.
No, it's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable.
Because there's a lot of different challenges.
Right.
You know?
There's a lot of
And something that you guys both share too is like you guys are really all in. Like you guys participate. Like you guys have been in this with us for over a year now.
Genuinely engaged.
Genuinely
and wanting to
engaged.
learn.
We do.
Yes.
You show up every single day wanting to learn, showing up to the calls, present, engaged, asking questions.
Listening.
Taking feedback. I think
feedback. Yes.
You have to do all that. You have to be engaged. You have to like be involved. If you don't and you step back and you try, it's not going to work. It truly, when we've seen the difference in being involved and being active versus like not doing it. Like there's
asking. Sometimes just asking, right?
Questions.
Like you guys have both had things where it's like stuff that's on your mind. You're like, hey, like I've been wondering about this. Like, what do you think about that? And that leads to huge breakthroughs.
Right.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct.
And I think that like you guys being so like approachable about things like that as well. I feel like really comfortable. Like no matter if it's good or bad, like sharing like the process because it's a process for us. You know, and it's like on our side. You know, and being able to feel comfortable sharing that, you know, so that I can grow, you know,
Right.
and get better has been like amazing.
It's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to share maybe some of the challenges that you guys have experienced as creators along the way? Like ones that maybe you want to talk about?
I know. I don't know. I mean,
Well, we were
What?
filming content and we're like,
now.
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You mean just like a second ago?
Well, this is the most recent. Like,
Yeah.
it's on
Yes,
top.
yes,
You
yes.
know, we
No.
were like with our tone and stuff, and so we're
Yes.
like, okay, you know, maybe emphasize this word, and we help each other. Like you guys are helping us, like emphasize that word or that word, like, you know, say it this way or whatever. And then tonight, so we did that, and then tonight we already committed. We're like gonna film tonight when we go back to our hotel room.
Yeah.
And we said we're gonna help each other, and like, yeah, we can help each other. Like if you're saying a word and you need to change that word or whatever, you know, I will tell you. And we're like
Right.
in it to
Yes.
win. Like I want her to win, she wants me to win, and so we literally shook hands on it.
Yeah.
And we even shook hands. We're like, we are going to film content that we're gonna put
That's
out
right.
like 2 or 3 or 4 videos, and we're gonna do it, and we're gonna help each other. You know, and so. But also, you know, some of the challenges, I guess, like for me when I first started, with you guys, am I too old? Who's gonna buy
Yeah,
from me?
right.
You know, those are normal questions. Like you question, like who's gonna buy from me? I'm in my 50s, and you know, these people on TikTok Shop are in their 20s or 30. They're so much younger than me. Who's gonna buy? No, the people who are gonna buy from me are skincare, thinning hair,
Right.
menopause, supplements,
Everything.
glutathione, NMN.
We need it
all. We need it
Yeah.
all.
It's all the people. Those are the people
We need everything.
Yeah, all the things. We do all the supplements. So those, our age demographic, the
Right.
people that in their 40s, 50s, 60s are gonna buy. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna buy. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna buy skincare from a 19-year-old.
You're
kid.
the most
We just talked
qualified
about
Yes,
person
right.
to
Yes.
talk
Right.
about it.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
This is in your favor.
Yes.
And these are things like we are truly going through.
You
things.
understand it on a
Truly
different
going
level.
Going through all
So
of these
like
things.
our age is
Yes.
truly our superpower because we can
Yes.
speak to those people.
Yes.
We can speak to those people and we can change. I love glutathione.
Yes.
Kristen we love glutathione. We did a deep dive on glutathione.
Can we talk
learned-
about it?
we
Let's
learned
talk
so
about
much.
glutathione.
Which
And I
brands
want-
are you guys doing?
We want America, we want the world to know about glutathione.
I think we
know,
should
we
share
do.
about
We-
glutathione.
and
that's
why
Yes.
You guys are both gonna have 100K months.
We are
because
gonna
Yes,
have
we
100K
are
months.
because
that
we
is just
care
the
about
result.
it. That's
Yes.
right. It is
of
the
you
result.
wanting
Right.
to impact
Yes.
millions and millions of people.
Correct.
Yes.
And it's like, yes, we want the money, but we
Sure.
want to help people. And while we're helping people and educating people about glutathione and microplastics is what we were like talking about.
Yeah.
Bonus, we're gonna make money. We're gonna make our
That's
heads.
right.
That is a
And
bonus.
that's the best
Sure.
feeling,
Yes.
It is the best
right?
feeling because
Yes.
it's like you're not picking something like we don't choose things willy-nilly
No.
like kind of
Yes.
thing. You know, it's just like these are things that are actually affecting real people
Yes.
and especially people our age, like, you know, things that are scary that people don't know about maybe
Yes.
that are not like, you know, like the public doesn't know about
Doesn't
it
know.
and we have to educate. And we can because we are experiencing the same things. And so it should be, you know, it's very authentic and coming from a genuine place when you are picking products that are actually affecting you. You know,
Right.
it's affecting me as well. So it's not just like,
Yeah.
this is a great cash grab. Let me just like do it, you know, without any emotion attached to it. You know,
And
you
also,
can't really do that, I don't
We're
think.
very careful about what we say. Like we always
Yes.
want to. It's always the truth
Accurate.
about
Right.
Yes,
glutathione.
right, yeah.
It's always the truth. And sometimes I
And
will
true
have
to you, true to you.
True
as
to
well,
you.
Yes,
But
right,
I'll text in our group chat and I'm like, do you think that I could say this for this whatever product? And she's like, no. I'm like, why do you always have to be the angel on my shoulder? I'm like, you're always the angel on my shoulder. Like, so we literally like we will run things.
Yeah, we
by,
really
will-
try
we
hard
will
to be
check,
very.
You know,
I mean,
will-
we are
we do.
very accurate.
We are accurate. We will say, does this product help for this? And we'll ask chat you like we want to make sure that we speak truth. So like when we did a deep dive on glutathione, we made sure we have
Right,
receipts.
right.
This is really
That's right.
truthful. Like
And you also build more conviction when you speak,
Yes.
when you know that what you're saying is genuinely true.
Right,
You're
and
actually
it's doing
accurate.
all
Yes.
of this,
Right?
you know,
It's
like
amazing. Like,
Right.
I feel like we've all been told, we've done a whole deep dive on glutathione in the last
Yes,
24
we
hours,
did. We
okay?
did. Yes, we
And
did.
I think all of our eyes have been opened so much on
So
like the
much.
power of this one supplement,
Yes.
right? That's like when you guys are filming, we're genuinely in awe.
Right.
Like we want everyone to know
No.
but all the different layers of impact that this product can have for people.
Yes.
Like we had,
Yes.
we were talking about microplastics, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is, so and so you guys have an idea. Like we're talking about microplastics because we know that it's something that is in large conversation lately, right? Then we also know that glutathione is a supplement that helps people detox.
Yes.
Right. So we were like, well, microplastics are very viral. Like glutathione helps detox. No one's spoken about both of them yet.
Right. The connection.
There's some opportunity there.
Right.
There's some viral stuff going about the food system. Right. So we're like pulling everything together. And then we realized that like glutathione is incredible to detox microplastics.
And there's many videos on YouTube
So
literally
many
talking
videos.
about that.
Educating about
so we can
this.
educate people so easily. But that took that process of us really digging in learning about the product. And I think like I loved glutathione before because of all of the things that it does for us, you know, especially as we're getting older. To make us feel younger, you know, like because we're starting to feel the age. But then when you dig deep, like into this very specific epidemic, like I feel like
an epidemic that no
We
one
spent
really
hours
realizes.
on this. Like we could not stop talking about it.
There's policymakers talking about
That's
it.
right.
Like it's crazy.
And literally, we're like, oh my gosh, we went to go buy some dresses, and we're like, this has
They have microplastics
Like
in them.
now we're like, our eyes are open when we spent
do.
like a few hours together, like deep diving.
We did.
Like my eyes are open. All of our eyes. We literally, we were like, this is so sad, and everybody needs to know this.
Yeah, we were looking at like the landfills in Indonesia and these different countries and how much the plastic waste is, you know, even just like damaging different like micro societies.
Correct.
So it's like so empowering to know that like you are able to deliver the message to people to even like, you know, create the space for them to even have that awareness,
curiosity,
and that curiosity, and to be able to learn. And then it's like, then they do a deep dive, and then maybe they start using less plastic in their life.
Right. It's not just about buying a product.
No, it's not.
Like it's a ripple effect into every single thing about that person's lifestyle, and it's things that we can't measure, you know, but it makes a difference.
It makes a difference.
Huge
You just literally said, I feel like I need to go home and detox my house. Like I need to look around and throw away all the plastics and throw it. Like you talked about that. Like it opened our eyes.
Because it's like inside of our, like it's like all the things that what did they say?
In
like
our brain.
A teaspoon or something is in our brain.
Yeah, a teaspoon of plastic is found in the average human brain. And it was found, they examined 26 placentas and they found microplastics in all 26 placentas. That's crazy. It's crazy.
It's insane.
But so I think it's interesting because like coming back to TikTok Shop and the ethos of TikTok Shop, a lot of creators are like, well, I just have to make money. I just have to do the next big thing, and I don't care what it is. I don't care what the message is that I'm sending out. I'm just getting my money, and it's just about that, right? But I think you guys are really cool because you're proving. You guys are living proof. So, and can you guys share like around how much you're making per month?
So I have a full-time job. I surpassed my well-paying full-time job.
Okay, so you make more than your well-paying job.
I do.
Are you comfortable sharing?
So I've made 30,000 plus every month on TikTok Shop.
Yeah.
And last year I made, so I don't have a job, so I'm able to do this like completely.
No, this
like,
is your job.
This is my job. And last year I made $500,000 in 1 year after. So I started with you Abundance in November of 2024, and so from January 2025 to December of I made $500,000.
Yeah.
Which is 7 times more money that I made at my old job when I was working in a cubicle. Literally, I worked in a cubicle for almost 30 years and in an insurance company, completely miserable. Left that job after my husband, like for a whole year, he was saying, quit your job, you're miserable. Like I had gained weight. I had, like you guys know, like I've had like a glow up since I left that job, but never would have imagined that I would be making this much money. But I make $30K plus every month consistently.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so what's so impactful about that is basically my point was like you guys are both doing incredible as TikTok Shop affiliates.
Yes.
And you're doing it while being true to yourselves.
Yes.
While actually having a choice of what you promote, what you decide to say, what you don't want to say.
Right.
You know, like you're actually designing who you are and what you put out as an affiliate.
That's right.
And I think that's something a lot of people miss.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think it's so important to always, it's like, it's hard because to not get caught up in like all the, it's like quieting the noise, like we've been talking about, quieting all the noise that is around you and staying true to who you are and what you believe in, and you can succeed that way. You know, it's like you don't have to chase like the shiny object.
Like
you know, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. Like we feel good about the content we put out because we know it's of value to people, to Americans, to women in our 40s, 50s, and 60s. Like I can sleep at night. You can sleep at night because we know like what we put out is 100%. Truth. And I love that, like, woven in our content too, we will show you the studies or the clips. Like we will literally and I think that's important for us because we want people to know it's not just us saying it. Like there is proof, and here's the proof, and we're showing you. So I love that we weave that into our content as well. I really like that too.
And I think that's why it's great that we spend a lot of our time with the research and the scripting and the things, all of that process. Yeah. I feel like is the most valuable, as opposed to, of course, the video itself has to be executed correctly, but that's like the minor point, right? So it's like all that back work.
Right. You got to actually prepare for what you're going to film.
But it's like it's not I go to ChatGPT, make me a script for glutathione.
No. A lot of people do that.
That's 40. No, I know. Yeah, that's 45 seconds. We talk about, I always say, that line is AI. I'll be like, change that line is AI. You know, like who would ever say that? And I always say like, would I ever speak like that? No, I'm not. I want to make sure that I'm true to myself. And that's why we spend a lot of time and say, would I actually say this way if I was talking to someone, or not?
And even in our scripting sessions, Kristen will say, well, it's the same line, the same message.
Right.
But she's like, I would say it this way. And I'm like, okay, well, I would say it this way. It's the same. Yeah. And that's what we talk about. Like when we script, you make it your own. Like you change up the little words here and there, like how you would say it. And that's super important because it has to be authentic to like how you speak and the words that you use and stuff. And she will say, no, I wouldn't say it that way, but I would maybe, or like whatever it is. So we are like very intentional about how we script and what we say. The message is going to be the same and the script is basically the same, but we change it up to make it our own.
Yeah. It's almost like every single script is like a research paper.
Yes.
From school.
It's 100% it is.
You were an English teacher, right?
I was,
right?
Yeah,
you were an English teacher.
I know, like, this is like way up my alley.
I remember when we first talked about the way that we teach scripting.
That's right.
You were like,
color coding.
Because that's one thing. That's a secret thing we do. But so we color code different, basically. No. It was like different. I'm joking. So basically, guys, when you go through Abundance, we have a particular way that we do scripting, and essentially we like to color code the psychological markers.
Yes.
Right.
Of like what goes into a script and what you have to have.
Yep.
Right.
So we're talking about that, and Kristen was like, actually, I love this because I was an English teacher, and this is like exactly what I would do.
Yes, we would analyze and pull it apart. You work backward. It's like take it, analyze like for the parts and make sure are there any holes? What am I missing?
Right.
What can I add? Like all of those things, right? So yeah, it just makes so much sense to me, and that I know that if I just don't even think about it and just let like AI like decide for me like what is I'm going to say, it's just not going to land. I mean, it's like, again, like maybe like I could see like some small successes, but there's no sustainable big wins.
No.
You're not going to get your 100K month with you're not going to with the ChatGPT script.
So it's like it's worth it to me. Yeah. And I know that's why I love it when we can sit on our call, like when we sit on our calls, it's 3-4 hours. We are sitting there with we have an idea, then we do research around it, and we do all the research, and that takes the most of our time.
Right.
And then we're like, all right, we're ready. Let's go try it. Let's go try these iterations.
And we will wake up super early because we just want to get it done. So like it'll be 5 o'clock my time, you're 6 o'clock your time, and we wake up early and we knock it out.
Rolling out of bed.
So how often do you guys do these scripting sessions?
We haven't for a little bit, but like this is essentially one of those. But we
weekly,
we were doing it like weekly or like every other week.
And you arrange them on your own. You have your own Zoom meetings.
Yes.
It's literally just out of you guys wanting to be better.
That's right.
Yes.
That's massive.
That.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if a new product or a new concept, hey, do you guys like this concept? Yeah, you want to get on a scripting session? Yeah, let's do it. And then we'll.
Or we have an idea where we think like, oh my gosh, like we got to do this now.
Yeah.
You know, so like we've done that before. What did we do that with? Well, we did that with one of them, and
I'm like, can you guys? It was like a Saturday afternoon,
and it was like, can you get on?
Can you guys get on like literally like 20 minutes? Like
we need to get this out. Yeah, so
because
we had this idea, and we were just like, this is gonna hit. Like this is gonna be massive for people, you know, and so we just got on right away. Yeah, we just all got on.
What would you say to the creators out there who do really rely on like even just any external source? For example, they're like, I need to use AI, I need to use ChatGPT, because they don't have the faith in themselves. Like they don't believe that they're actually capable of coming up with the video idea or the script. So maybe even they copy content too. They don't know how to properly like take inspiration, and they just kind of parrot other things. Like, what would you say to those people who they just don't know how to find that confidence to feel like they're good at it?
I just think like what you guys teach us, that like keep doing it, the reps, like, you know what I mean? Like it's just you have to take the first step. Like, I mean, there is just no doubt, you know, even, and I get it. Like I get nervous about so many things, but it is I think that focusing on mindset is huge. I think for that, I feel like if you can't shift your mindset, if you're not focusing on mindset first, you're never going to get there. So I feel like that's the most important.
What type of shifts have helped you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I just think I you know, as we all do, and especially as we're older, we have a lot of these limiting beliefs, you know, that
we grew up with.
Where it's like, I can't do that. I'm not good at this. You have those those you're self-deprecating, you know, it's like not in a good way, like negative self-talk. That's what I'm trying to say. Negative self-talk, you know, that because of things that you were just taught and are kind of ingrained in you.
Even in society too. Like society kind of says as you get older,
absolutely.
You know, it's just downhill.
It's downhill.
Right.
And it's like, well, this is how I've always done it. You know, and this is, so I can't do this way, you know. It's like, you guys did that with us today, you know. It's like we were like, we can't say this line this long.
We
asked you
to do the hook in one breath.
Yes.
Like,
it was
and we were like, no.
Compound sentence. It was a compound sentence. It was a slightly longer than usual sentence.
It was long.
And we were like, guys,
we ran out of breath.
We can't remember that and say it right.
But it's important. You got, because saying it in one breath
and we did
lands differently with the viewer.
You're right.
We both
so
did
that's
it.
why we were like, you gotta do the full sentence in one breath. And they're like, our lungs don't go that big. Like, we can't.
We were fighting back. I mean, we were definitely fighting back.
Both of you fought back.
Okay?
We
did.
But both of you did it.
But if you had given up on us, we would never have knocked it out.
Right.
So I think it's not like we're perfect. Like, we still, like, there's little things to work out and struggle with.
But it's going to constantly be, but if you let that block, like we could have let that stop us and be like, well, I can't do this script because, or I can't do this because it's like way too many ideas together.
That's it. I'm not filming. You know, I'm not filming. I don't want to do it. I'm not in the mood.
And so I think that those types of shifts to where it's just like, no, you know, we're just going to try, I'm going to try this and then I'm going to do it again and I'm going to do it again. And how many times did I do mine? Like,
and that's fine.
Yeah, over 10. Yeah. And you got frustrated at first too. And then we went to the breath work.
Yeah, breath work.
Anna led the box breathing, guys. Box breathing strategy.
Yes. We're like, okay, how do you guys feel? Like, okay.
I know. And then, but like getting all the pieces, like this could overwhelm people. Like, honestly, it overwhelmed us. Obviously, we did it. But like, okay, so I have to remember like all these things that I have to say in this very long sentence, right? So I have to do that. I have to get the tone right. I have to like deliver it to America the way I want them to hear it, right? And then I can't run out of breath.
The lighting, the positioning.
Like, when you're placing the thing,
I had to like, you know, I had to put the phone down and then remember to start talking, you know, like all of those things. And it's like,
I was kidding it, like I had to close the door and start speaking.
Yeah, for Eileen, we were like, we want you to close the car door as you start speaking.
Yes.
But it's okay because we did it multiple times, but we got it right.
We did, but a lot of people, I think that's the mindset, that's the shift. Like, it's like, you have to just keep going. And maybe it's going to come out like not so, like you're going to keep trying like to get it. Well, there's a couple things. You could either keep doing the reps and get better and comfortable if you're by yourself. But then we were also talking like spend the time on the video.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's what we were saying.
Yes.
Like spend the time. Like don't say like in your session, I have to get 5 out. No, 5 drafts that I'm going to get this one right.
Correct.
Right, just do it well.
And maybe it'll take like an hour, or whatever, like whatever time it takes. But at least I'm putting something out there that I spent the time on, and I know like it's hitting the way I'm delivering it the way I want to, instead of saying I only have this much time, that kind of a thing. I think that that was a big aha for me today. I think.
And both of you guys felt so confident about the content too.
Yes.
You finished it and you were like, wow, I feel complete.
Good.
I did.
Rather than, I feel like I have to film like 10 more right away,
Yes, I did feel that.
There's also something to say about the detachment to the results as well.
Yes.
Because, for example, I can see a lot of people, and obviously, like, we coach a lot of people, we see all the stuff going on. So I've seen multiple cases where people are like, okay, well, I put in so much work to this video. I literally spent hours making it. I post it, and then it didn't go viral. And now I feel horrible.
Like I'm bad, or I did something wrong.
I'm not wasting my time.
What a waste.
Yes. They're like,
100%.
oh, well, like I could make more just doing literally anything else. Like I just spent all this time and nothing happened, right? But you built the skill.
That's right.
Right? Yeah. And maybe it's not going to go viral during your first attempt, but when you spend all that time to just build the muscle,
that's right.
Well, maybe on the second, the third, and maybe on the third time it doesn't take you as long, right? Maybe it does take you just 10 minutes or whatever.
Right. Well,
but because you put in that time initially, you allowed yourself to build that skill. Right? But when you put so much emphasis and this emotional attachment to this has to be the one, this one has to, right? I think that can really take away and I think damage the fun, damage the creative experience.
Yeah,
and
just that's why people don't do it in the first place too. I think that's another reason people don't actually put in the work to do things like this, because it's like you hear that all the time. It's so much work to do a video like that. Right. Like that would take me so long, that kind of a thing. And I think that it's just a shift to, it's like it's what are your goals really? Like what do you want out of this? Like are you just doing it to do it, like to get maybe like a win here and there, or are you really doing this to really surpass and break through your goals like at a super high level? So it's worth it, and you have that's the reality of this if you're in this, that obviously they're not all going to hit.
That's the way that's the way the game is designed.
That's right. That's right.
And that's okay.
But you're right, we have learned and we are getting better every single time, and we're learning things about ourselves, and just I feel like it's worth the time, because also that video could just hit and just change your life, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Completely
change your life.
Just because you put a little bit more attention to detail, being a little bit more excellent with the way you do things, that could literally just
change your life.
Completely.
Totally change
just
everything.
A small little change. And speaking of changing your life, what are some things that you guys have purchased from the life-changing money that you've made on TikTok Shop?
Well, for me, so last year, my husband and I have older cars. Like he had a Tahoe, I had an old Cadillac, and last year I bought a Ford Bronco, a
little Ford
Bronco.
Baby blue Ford Bronco.
The cutest little Ford Bronco you've ever seen.
It's so cute. In cash.
Pretty
It's
cool
so
car.
cute.
Okay.
It's in cash. Never have ever purchased a car in cash ever in my whole life. So that's number one. Number two, I have 3 sons. Graduated from college, paid off all their college tuition. My sons have no debt at all, nothing.
Beautiful.
And then on our way to paying our house. Now we live in California, so it's not easy to pay off our house in California, but on our way to paying off our house in California. And then my husband loved my Ford Bronco so much that we bought him just last month his Ford Bronco in cash.
In cash.
2 cars in cash.
2 cars in cash.
I never ever, I know.
So amazing.
Never would have imagined we could do all those things. And it's not just, it's me and my husband, but it's my children. My children, we hear so many stories of people, kids who are in debt, you know, these kids who graduate from college and they're in debt and then they're paying so much money in you know, paying it back. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my kids don't even have to worry about that.
Nope.
They're debt free from their college. Tuition is
That's
paid
freedom.
off. And my two of my sons went to private colleges. One went to a state college. So private colleges, 2 of them, that is not cheap. Paid off. Paid off.
I think that that's probably the biggest blessing for me as well, is that we, as we said, we have kids almost the same age, all the same age. And I also have been able to pay my kids' college, and I will tear up about it, but that I've been able to do that for them is like, it's the biggest blessing, that they don't have anything to worry about when they venture off, you know, into adulthood. They don't have to worry about that. I also bought a car with TikTok money. We don't buy a lot of things. I've done a lot of trips. Like I've traveled a lot. I took my whole family with my mom to Hawaii for 2 weeks with TikTok money. Like, and I was able to spend it's just things that I never thought that I would be able to do, like without having to worry about it. Like, I think that that's the thing. Like, we've gone on family trips, but like travel trailer trips with them, which was also amazing. Amazing.
Work.
But like, I was like, I didn't have to like get an Airbnb that was cheaper in Hawaii. You know what I mean? Like, I got 2 hotel rooms. Like, my kids got their own, you know, those types of things. And it was like,
you don't have to think so much about it.
And I wasn't like, I don't know, like, can we go here? Can we eat here? What can we get? Like, those types of things. Like, it was incredible that it wasn't something that I had to worry about. And those are things that I've always had to, not that I don't budget, but you know what I mean? Like, it was like, this was included, like, I was able to do this for my family, and memories and doing things. Like, that's what's valuable to me, like with my family and my friends, and, you know, just being able to bring my mother, like with my mom, like, those types of things are what I want out of, like, I just want to be able to live like that, you know, and
not worry about
money
and
see the world, and you know, that
like our smoothies today.
Our smoothies
today.
What did we get? Add it all.
We added it all.
Did you want creatine or collagen or flaxseed or
what else?
Protein
in your smoothie.
We're like, add it all.
Add it all.
All of us. Yeah.
We all added it all.
Add it all. And we didn't even think. We're like,
Yeah. And he was like, Are you sure?
Are you sure? Because it's like X amount per thing. I'm like, we don't care. We're living in abundance. Add it all.
So we all got fully decked out smoothies today.
I don't think he's ever had an order like that ever
so
in his entire life. He was like, you guys are going to be real healthy.
Everyone's
really healthy today.
That we could possibly get. We all got it. We added it all.
We're drinking I feel so healthy. I'm like, me too. Like, I feel so good.
Isn't this funny? It's like it gives you, it's like that sense of I can do this.
I can,
right?
Yeah.
Like, I can do that. I'm allowed to do that.
I'm allowed to do that.
And I don't have to worry about that.
That's right.
What a blessing.
That's right. I think that has been the biggest blessing, you know, is really to be able to say, I can do that, you know, and I'm, you know, we're investing, we're saving, we're doing all of those things too.
We're not
there's space for all of it.
But also, like, I have the ability to actually add it all.
Really, add it all.
Whenever I want.
It's
really cool.
It's such a freedom like, I never experienced that before, right? Until TikTok Shop. So it's like, you could just breathe, and it's like your body just like it just
the nervous system. And we've been talking about that too, like the
slow rich life.
Slow rich life.
Yes.
Slow rich life has been such a big thing that we've really been like focusing on as a group.
Yes.
And I'm so dedicated to it personally as well.
I am so dedicated as well.
About it. Yeah. Like everyone should experience that.
Not having to rush.
Not having to rush or worry.
The grind, hustle culture, you know, it's like
having fun.
Yes.
Like having fun doing what you
want. Spring chicken.
Yes.
Being a spring chicken.
We're the spring chickens here.
It's true.
We love it,
It's powerful when you really sit and think about just that slow, rich life mentality, is that is really what we were meant to do, you know, and how we were meant to live.
Yes.
And
we weren't created to hustle and bustle and wake up and go to a job that you hate and work with a toxic boss and work with bad coworkers and come home. And come home and just cook and clean and take care and then go to sleep and wake up.
Not being present for any of it, right? Like just being disconnected the whole time.
Yeah.
Your cortisol's through the roof, which then depletes your magnesium, which depletes your minerals, which then gives you sugar cravings, which then you eat junk food, and then that junk food then puts your body into a different state, so you crave more junk food, and then you gain weight, and then because you're unhealthy, you become unhappier, and then you spread it onto other people,
your children, your family.
Like it's crazy.
I feel like everybody sees it, but it's like people don't think there's a way out of that. And like I think that's been like a big realization that there really there is a way out
there's
of that.
More opportunity today than there ever has been.
Ever. Yes.
Ever.
Yeah.
For everybody, for 20, 30, 40, for moms who want to stay home with their children, for older people who are like don't want to work in their jobs. There's like so many other options. They just need to know.
Right, you have options.
We need to
you have options.
And it also doesn't. TikTok Shop is not the only money opportunity.
Right.
Like there's so many different things you can do online.
So many
I
things.
love TikTok Shop because of like what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like it's fun.
Yes,
but
it's fun.
There's there's just so many things that you can do online to make money. It's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's incredible. It's crazy. But I really feel like people don't know.
Right.
They might not know. And then they just don't, they're fearful to like get out of that safe, even though they're miserable. It's scary. I get it. It's scary to like take the leap because they want that.
Do something brand new.
It's hard to believe
and learn
it
something
is.
new.
Like,
it's hard to believe a version of yourself can really be real.
Yes.
Because that also kind of invalidates like your whole existence as it has been.
Right.
You know?
It's like misconceptions too about what we do, and it's just like that it's like some type of like scammy thing like online,
pyramid,
like that's not or something, right? Things like that, you know, and so people don't think like it really is that easy.
Like that's hard to swallow.
It is hard to swallow.
That's simple.
Right?
That's simple.
The thing is that swallowing that truth makes you accept that all the limiting beliefs you've told yourself for the last like 20, 30 years are actually completely false.
Yes.
And that is like, that's not easy to accept.
Right.
So it's easier a lot of times to just continue telling yourself, oh, that's not real. Oh, that's a scam. Oh, they're just being paid, right?
Yeah.
But
or people just wonder, you know, it's like, there are so many people, I didn't hide it from anyone. Honestly, I've never been like embarrassed about like posting myself online and saying the things that I'm saying, you know, and like getting on. But I know I never, like, I wasn't like announcing it to everyone, you know, I was just doing my thing. And obviously, and I used to live in California. And so like all my friends are there. So I wasn't seeing them every day, you know, kind of a thing. But I started telling people, and people just have no idea that this is even like
no idea.
Like,
no clue.
You know, that this opportunity is this easy, and then explaining it to them, going, "Wow, wait, you know, like this is what you can actually do, and it's not something that's difficult, or you know that somebody's just trying to sell you, you know, just some pipe dream, like that it's actually tangible." You can actually start today. You can actually start making money tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Literally
like
with
it's crazy.
Phone.
Yeah,
and
with
a
your
clip
phone.
online.
Yeah, right.
Because we're also taught that like in order to make money, it should be difficult.
Well, right.
You know, like it should be hard. It should be right. But I mean, we ran into my neighbor yesterday.
Funny.
And he's sitting there. We went into like there's a media room, okay?
Yeah.
So we go in. They're watching like the World Cup.
Yes.
And then I see one of my neighbors. I'm like, hey. And I'm like, this is actually, you know, these are the moms that I teach on TikTok Shop, and they're top 1% affiliates. Yeah. And he was like, he's like, what? So you guys must have like a ton of like, you have hundreds of thousands of followers.
Right. Yes, that too. Yeah.
Like,
and
no,
that was a big one.
You guys were like, no, like, we actually
like,
don't. Like, you actually really don't need much followers at all to do this. And he was like, no, what?
How are people gonna know about it if you don't have the followers? And it's like, so it's like the understanding, not even understanding like how TikTok works, like and what, you know, just that it is going, it's going to the people. So it doesn't matter.
It's
it's not going to your followers.
Right. He's like, I could just talk about this. Like, I talk about anything. And you guys were like, like you can. And he was like,
can anyone do it?
Yeah, he's like, so anyone can do this?
Yes.
And you guys were like, yeah.
I'm almost 60. She's been, yes, you can. Yes. Anybody can do it.
And then he was like, so you guys must spend like all day doing this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you guys were like, no, she has a full-time job.
I'm like, nope, I wish.
That's the goal,
I wish I was doing this all day.
So,
I would want to.
Do not know.
Right?
They don't know.
It does. I mean, to be fair, like it does sound ridiculous.
It does sound ridiculous.
When I tell people, they're like, I
Nobody
can't tell if
understands
they're either shocked if it's going over their head or they're like thinking I'm like trying
They're
to
just like,
scam
yeah,
them.
what are you trying to like?
Yeah.
I know, because it is. It's almost like it's incomprehensible almost.
It is
it's
almost.
like people don't get it. They're like, what? You know,
It goes against every single thing that we've
everything
ever
that
been
we're
told.
taught.
Yeah.
You're on camera and you talk about things.
And
you
just
only
just put like a little link there.
Right.
Like, you just like,
You
and they
only
buy
work
it. And how do you get your money? Like, how do you get your money?
money?
Like, you
Like,
know,
they don't
I'm
get
just
it.
like, I just get my money.
Right. Yeah.
Just get my money.
Right, and like, it's not just like a one and done. Like,
Well, right,
like,
yes,
oh, how do you know it's
that's
gonna keep out? You guys
Yes.
have been doing it for how long?
Oh, my
November of
gosh.
2020. Well, I had
2
a
years.
TikTok
Almost
before
2
that.
years.
Yeah, but 2
I
years.
think almost 2 years.
And your income has been consistent.
Yes.
Consistent.
Like that's
Yeah.
the craziest part.
Yeah. And it didn't take that long to start making money either. So it's like, obviously there's like a learning curve and like, but it didn't take that long to start making money and seeing consistent sales every single day.
I think it's genuinely like, you know, letting go of all that fear and telling yourself, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna figure it out.
Yep.
You
Right,
have to.
maybe it'll be a little hard for me to like get over certain things because it's a whole new thing for myself. But I'm gonna soak it in. Like I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna learn and I'm just gonna build that muscle.
And be a student.
Be a student.
And be a student.
Be a student.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when I started, I just told myself, okay, I'm going to be successful at this. I don't even know what it is, but I know I have to get to this many followers, which is not that big of a, you know, wasn't that much. But I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to post like 2 videos a day. You know, and I was like going to do that. Yeah, and see what happens. 21 days, I was in shop, you know, so which was like so fast.
And you hadn't even made videos before that.
No. I don't think I had
crazy.
TikTok. I had TikTok on my phone, or I don't even think I had it on my phone, but I had an account. Like, and I think my kids had done like a couple videos on it, like back then. But no, I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, well, I'm just gonna start like searching around, see what people are doing to grow their following, you know, that kind of a thing. And then once I started on Shop, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do 1 a day to start, and then I'm just gonna start like every day. I just told myself every single day you're posting something. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just did it, you know, and I just told myself you will see success. And I had my first viral video within like 3 weeks after I started posting.
Awesome.
So, and still, I look back at it and I'm like, whoa, that was not good. But it was like, I just told myself, it doesn't matter. This is going to be hard. You know, this is new. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to learn along the way. Yeah. I gave myself grace, but I just kept doing it no matter what. And I kept getting better, 1% better.
And you are going to get better.
And I'm still getting better. I'm still trying to get better, you know?
And I think a lot of people will compare themselves to their day 1 to someone's, you know, day 100. You can't compare. Like, your first video is not going to be good, and that's okay.
Right.
You're going to do it 2, 3, 4, 5 times. You look at your 5th video and you look at your first, you've already improved. You've already improved.
Yes.
You already improved. So I think people, see like a Kristen or you know, and they see a person, wow, she's so good. You can't compare your day 1 to like a Kristen who's been doing it for 2 years. You're going to start and you're going to improve. If you keep doing it and doing the reps, you're going to improve. You're going to get to that point where you're going to start like going viral and making all the money's going to start to come in. And I think people need to know that too. Like, it's going to be okay. You're going to do it. You're going to make mistakes.
And you have to know it's messy. It's going to be messy to begin with.
It's going to be cringy, and that's all right.
Still messy
sometimes. Every single person, their first video is it's gonna be messy.
Right, but that's why also if you're dry heaving over the money component,
that's right.
then like you will not succeed.
Oh, I wasn't even expecting. I didn't even care.
And
actually,
that's why
like,
it happened so fast for you.
Right. I was just like, nope, it's gonna happen, but I'm just gonna keep doing this, and like it's gonna come. But I would be excited, like it'd be like $1. I'm like, wow.
You know, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but to this day, I don't know if I've witnessed any student who's come in and said, if I don't make the money, it's literally going to be game over. Like, I need to make the money. I need to do it immediately. Right. Completely desperate.
Yes.
Like literally. And they're like, if it doesn't happen, then just like my whole life is going to be done. Right. I've never witnessed out of all the hundreds of people who have come in, I've never witnessed anyone who says that actually succeed.
Right.
Yeah. No.
You can't.
You can't.
You can't.
No, you can't. You can't.
No. Because then they also like have these expectations and they just continuously crash out.
Yeah, because they're so mad at themselves.
They're so
for
angry that like this is not working. Another day, it's not working, and they're just entirely focused on it not working. So it's never gonna work.
You're right.
It's never
It literally won't. Whereas like you guys are just focused on improving. And delivering your message and your intention behind it. So it's like no coincidence that it's just coming to you.
Yeah. I think, but I also think like, and it obviously like we're not like always like on this high. We're just like whatever.
Right.
Like,
No,
like
have
that
ups
kind of
and
thing.
downs.
Right? I was just like,
it's
it's
how
like
you
it's
deal
okay.
with the downs.
Like,
It's
yes,
deal
exactly.
with it.
It's not. We don't. I think that we just don't let that stop us. Like we vent to each other. Like if we're like stressed, we're just like, like I've tried this, that, and the other. It's human nature, to feel that, to feel the highs and the lows.
Yeah,
we don't sit in the lows
at all.
And we
we
problem solve,
and we move on.
and then we problem solve. We let's figure this out. Like let's try something different.
Like why didn't this hook work? Let's figure it out.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all about the spiral. It's either comparing like the downward spiral versus an upward spiral.
Correct.
And that's in your hands. Is which way do you want to go?
That's
true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You control that. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. I feel that.
Well, this was such a powerful conversation. Like, I love this. This is
like
awesome.
my favorite episode.
So fun.
Yeah, and I know this has definitely inspired thousands of people. So thank you guys so much for your honesty, your vulnerability, the way you show up.
Of course.
Is there any last things that you want to say to anyone watching right now?
Like any message that you have to anyone that's just getting started or they're thinking about starting TikTok Shop?
I just think like, oh my gosh. Oh my god, I know. I'm trying to like find the words. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you and I'll piggyback on you.
That people. Okay, wait. Let me think. I think like people need to know about TikTok Shop because I think a lot of people don't know, and I want people to really know and understand and ask all the questions like, what is TikTok Shop? Number one. Number two. Do you want to, if you want to change your life, if you want to do something different, you don't have to be stuck in a life that you're not happy in. There's so much opportunity. Like there's so much happiness and joy in this world, in this life. And I feel like, and it may not be TikTok Shop. I'm not saying TikTok Shop is like everything, like you need, but if it's something that you want to try, if it's something that's tugging at your heart, like sometimes like something's put on our heart and we ignore it. And I think if something has been put on your heart, maybe God's put something on your heart, like there's something more to your life, like I want to show you something, don't ignore it. Like ask the questions, check into whatever it is. Like for me and Kristen, it was TikTok Shop. Changed our life completely.
Yeah, completely.
Like completely changed our life. We are so happy and so joyful. We love it. It's changed our life, our family's life. If something is tugging at you, like, and you want to learn something, like learn it, like go out and step out and leap and get out of that
comfort
get
zone.
out of that comfort zone. Be delusional. Like I'm delusional. Kristen's delusional.
Delusional is my word of the year, guys. Okay.
Like, I know
Delulu, okay.
I know I'm gonna make my $1 million. I know my I talk about this. My children will not have to worry about money because of TikTok Shop, because TikTok Shop for me is the key. And you can talk about.
But I absolutely agree. I mean, it's like, but we had to go outside of our comfort zones and believe that we could actually do something new like this, like that we could do it. And that, so I think that if you're on the fence, like it's not going to hurt you to try. Like,
Right.
what if it works?
What if it works?
Like, and honestly, if it works, we're just regular.
We're just
We're
regular
just
moms.
regular people that are
Yes.
Gen Xers who like, who would have thought, like, to be
No,
honest with
yes.
you, like, who would have thought that two people, 51, almost 60,
Yes.
like, that we are getting in front of a camera, educating America on things that are affecting everyday people, like, never in
making
my
money.
wildest
Yes.
dreams that would have
Never.
never in my wildest dreams. But it's like, again, it has to go back to your mindset shift. You need to shift the mindset and take the leap. Like,
Right.
if we can do it, anybody can do
Right.
it. And
Yes.
the opportunity is there. You just have to
It's
take
just
it.
there.
Mhm.
And literally, it is like your phone and your clip-on light.
That's right.
Try it.
It's easy. It's not
That's
easy,
it.
but it's not easy, but it's like, it's the
a
easiest
simple-
startup. I guess.
Yes.
It's like,
yes.
there's no
you do. I mean, there's,
overhead.
Yeah, you have to learn the strategies, and you do have to learn all the things. Like, you can't just willy-nilly it. Like, we've been saying willy-nilly a lot.
I don't know why we like
Willy-nilly,
that word.
silly.
You can't do that. You have to learn the strategies. But if you are willing to, like, be delusional and
I
want
think so.
and you want to learn something new and something's been put on your heart,
Just do
try it. Just do it. Just take.
But if you don't have the beliefs, like, honestly, it's like the self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, you literally
Totally.
have
But
to
you-
believe that you
correct.
can do it. And if you have, like, even a little bit of that, then I think that it's worth the try, you know,
Right.
to
I
be
agree.
honest. Like, I
Yeah.
think so.
And if you think you're too old to learn or you're too
That
old,
too.
you are so wrong. Like, Gen Xers
It's where it's
are
at.
killing
Run the
it.
world.
Are
It's where
killing
it's
it
at.
in TikTok shop. So
Where
if
it's
you're
at.
in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, I mean, this is the greatest
It is
opportunity
a-
of
it's
your
the
life.
Greatest opportunity of
You're-
your life that you
you're-
didn't even know was there.
They're
Like,
there.
it's
the
like,
second half of your life, oh my gosh, could be so much. I mean, so much better than your 20s, 30s. You know, it's like my 50s has been the best decade of my life.
I feel
like,
like I'm
just
just like, I'm like born again, like
I'm born
literally,
again.
like,
Me
yeah,
too.
like we're just like starting
love
something
it.
brand,
Yeah, I
a whole
love
new
it.
life that I'm creating for me and my family. Like,
And our children are watching us
and
too.
this, yes, they are.
Are watching us and seeing what
Young adults.
If my mom can do it, and she's almost 60 in her 50s, like, wow, what can I do? Like, I see it in my children, like when they talk, like
I
it
do
makes
too.
me like, oh my gosh, it's like my life is like changing their life too. Like
Yep.
they are like. We talk about limitless. Like, life is limitless. Like, it's just incredible.
It
and I know,
is.
like, your kids too.
Yep, it is true, and it is so powerful that, like, maybe they don't recognize it, like, right now, you know what I mean, like, but like they're gonna see, like, oh my gosh, like my mom was like
Yeah.
50 years old, like
Iconic. Iconic.
like-
That's groundbreaking.
Yes. My mom's like iconic.
making men's health supplements.
My mom is a holistic baddie.
My mom is a holistic chatty.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Anyways, yeah. I mean,
You
look
know?
at, we're like,
It's so cool.
we love it. Like, we're having fun.
I want to live my life, the second part of my life like this.
Yes,
you know.
me too.
Beautiful.
Yep.
So
Well, I
Yeah.
think
I
it's
love them.
perfect timing to mention that if you guys are ready for the next chapter, we're actually having a live event on July 30th, and it will be a free online event for those of you who want to learn more about TikTok Shop, learn more about what we do. It's going to be a crazy, fun time. Thousands of lives will be changed, and we'll basically be breaking down everything A to Z that you want to know and that you need to know. So there is a link in the description where you can get free tickets to the next chapter, and Anna and I will be leading the masterclass. If in any case you're watching after July 30th, then there will probably be a link in the description where you can just apply to work with us. So regardless of what it is, go to the description, see what's there for you, and make sure you subscribe, guys, because we have so many free resources on here for you to learn and explore and just soak in this whole topic, which is probably fresh for a lot of you. So don't be a stranger to the page, and guys, we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.